JV game is now over, and we will have senior night here to make sure we get the seniors recognized before any potential things are canceled, and we hope they are not. It gives us a chance to honor these 5 seniors for New Knoxville, the basketball players. And we'll also have, I believe, a couple cheerleaders as well. Cheer advisor is Olivia Spielis and Stacy Stetler. Tonight, Stacy Stetler will meet the cheerleaders. So 5 basketball players and 3 cheerleaders. Brianna Ellis, first cheerleader.
Brianna is the daughter of Amanda Leiter and Trevor Ellis. She is a 1-year letter winner in soccer and cheerleading. She is also involved in the pep club, Spanish club, and the rec league softball. Brianna is a member of the rec tech program at TriStar and participates in Skills USA. Outside of school, she works at McDonald's, participates in 4-H, and likes hanging out with friends. After graduation, Brianna plans to pursue a career in aeronautical engineering or aviation. Miss Brianna Ellis. Next is Elaine Roby.
Elaine Roby, the next senior cheerleader.
Elaine is the daughter of Todd and Robin Roby. She is a 2-year letter winner in cheerleading and a 4-year letter winner in soccer, where she was also a captain. She is also a member of the track, baseball, pep club, Spanish club, and the National Honor Society. Elaine is enrolled in the Med Prep program at TriStar and participates in Skills USA. Outside of school, she teaches gymnastics at the YMCA and likes taking naps with her dog. After graduation, Elaine plans on to pursue a career in athletic training or sports medicine. Miss Elaine Roby. Next is Lola Thompson.
The last senior cheerleader is Lola Thompson.
Lola is the daughter of Kate and Tina Thompson. She is lettered in track, cheerleading, and cross country. Lola is the president of the senior class and the National Honor Society. She participates in pep club, Spanish club, the choir. In her free time, Lola is the cashier at Wagner's IGA in New Bremen and enjoys eating Dairy Queen and hanging out with friends. After high school, she plans on going to college for physical therapy or athletic training. Miss Lola Thompson. Now we'll start with the basketball players, again alphabetical order. The first one out of the gate is Sammy Ensball.
Sam Ensball, the first senior basketball player for New Knoxville.
Sam is the son of Kelly and Patty Ensball. He is a 3-year letter winner in golf and basketball. He has earned all MAC honors in both golf and basketball. He has also received the Ranger Award in golf and track. In school, Sam was the president of the Spanish club and gatekeepers. He is also a member of the National Honor Society, pep club, and stool roll. Sam works at Subway in Bremen. Outside of school, Sam enjoys golfing, napping, and hanging with friends. After graduation, Sam plans on attending Bowling Green State University to pursue a career in dentistry. Mr. Sam Ensball. Next is Patrick Covert.
Patrick Covert, the next senior basketball player.
Patrick is the son of Bruce Covert. He is a 4-year letter winner in soccer, where he holds the school record for most goals in a game. He was also named first team All-League and second team Northwest District last year. Patrick is also a 2-year letter winner in basketball and baseball and a member of the track team. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with friends and playing video games. After graduation, he would like to play soccer at the college level and pursue a degree in law
Ryland Durness, the next Ranger senior basketball player.
Ryland is the son of Mark and Diana Durness. He is a 4-letter winner in soccer, where he has been named captain 2 years in a row and 3-year member of the basketball team. Ryland is also a member of the track and e-sports team. Outside of school, Ryland likes to work on his car, hang out with friends, and watch movies with his family. Ryland I already said that. After graduation, he plans to go to the workforce with a job in construction and possibly get a college degree in construction management down the road. Mr. Ryland Durness. Next is Reed Thomas.
Reed Thomas, the next senior ball player.
Reed is the son of Keith and Amy Thomas. He's a first-year varsity player and a varsity letter winner in golf. Reed attends Upper Valley Career Center with an interest in veterinary technology. He is an honor roll student and plans to also play baseball this spring. Outside of school, Reed is an avid sports fan and is looking forward to once again attending an OSU football game in person. Join the club. He also likes to work outdoors and often volunteers to help neighbors and family members. After graduation, Reed plans on attending Edison State Community College to major in veterinary science. Mr. Reed Thomas. And last but not least is Jared Underwood.
Jared Underwood, the last senior ball player.
Jared is the son of John and Jody Underwood. He is a member of the basketball and baseball teams. Jared is also a member of the Knoxville FFA and the Shooting Sports 4-H Club. Outside of school, Jared enjoys hunting, fishing, horseback riding, and hanging out with his friends. After graduation, he plans on attending University of Northwest Ohio and majoring in diesel mechanics or ag business. Mr. Jared Underwood. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your seniors from the Knoxville.
There are the 5 basketball players and 3 cheerleaders. Congratulations, seniors.
So we'd like to congratulate them and thank their parents ever so much, and best wishes and good luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
We will now have the full 15-minute warm-up period and then come back here with the varsity tip-off between the Allen East Mustangs and the New Knoxville Rangers. And I will be back here for that call of the game in about 15 minutes. As we will take a break here and get ready for tonight's varsity action here on NKTelco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on two basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Ranger Gymnasium for Grand Lake Health Systems presentation of tonight's varsity high school boys basketball game. We're here in New Knoxville where the Allen East Mustangs will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's ball game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Good evening once again. My name is Jeff Henshin. I have tonight's game for you between the Mustangs from the NWCC and the Rangers from the Midwest Athletic Conference, or the MAC. Allen East comes in with two big wins in the opening weekend, and they have been doing so with a lot of offense. They average nearly 66 points a game so far. The Rangers had a tough one against Anna last week, and an Anna team that was very quick, fast, and strong, and suffered a tough defeat in the home opener here at the barn in New Knoxville. So they'll look to rebound tonight, if you will, against an Allen East team that comes in again 2-0. These teams played last year in a high-scoring close game, won by Allen East by 5 points, 68-63. And fortunate to get tonight's game in, as the Mustangs JV team could not make it tonight due to quarantine issues. So the New Bremen's freshman team came and played against New Knoxville's JV team, and New Bremen won that contest over New Knoxville 45-23. We'll take a quick break here for our national anthem, and when we come back, when that's over, we'll do our starting lineups and then the keys to the game tonight.
Welcome to the Little City and Ranger Gymnasium for this evening's non-conference men's basketball matchup. Our guest for this evening, representing the Northwest Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Mustangs from Allen East High School. Before we meet the officials, coaches, and starting lineups for tonight's game, to honor our country, please stand and join in the playing and singing of our national anthem.
Public address announcer here at New Knoxville. Long time job doing that, Gary Schrolicki. As he introduces our officials tonight, Scott Steinbrenner, Michael Magoo, and Chris Ewald. And now the starters for the Allen East Mustangs. Tyler Klum, number 5, a 5'10 senior.
At the other quarter position, the junior standing 6 feet 3 inches, number 10, Garrett Newland.
Garrett Newland, number 10. He's a 6'3 junior.
Senior standing 6 feet 3 inches, number 21, Gabe Redley.
Number 21 is Caleb Krillage. He's a 6'3 senior. Braden Crumrine, number 2, is a 5'7 senior. Keaton Lehman, number 4, is a 5'8 sophomore. And in his first season as head coach is Gabe Young. And the Mustangs are also assisted by Clay Plogger and Trevor Jones. And their JV coach is Scott Miller. 5 seniors will start tonight. Number 5, Reed Thomas, a 6-foot senior. Number 24 is Sammy Anspall, 6'4 senior. Number 50, Jared Underwood, 6'3 senior. Number 10, Rylan Durness, 6-foot senior. Number 12, Patrick Covert, 6-foot senior. Rounds out the Rangers starting 5. And in his first season also, Rangers are coached by Cole Fishbach and assisted by Josh Lisi. Junior varsity coach is Keith Thomas. And quickly, our keys of the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. For Allen East, they want to play with good tempo. They like to score the ball, move the ball up and down the court, keep turnovers to a minimum, and also talk and help out defensively for the Mustangs and for the new Knoxville Rangers. They want to limit turnovers. Gave up a lot against Anna last week. They want to make sure they check out and rebound the basketball, limit the Mustangs to just one shot, and survive bad moments. Don't let those droughts become a long possessions back-to-back. The opening tip belongs to the Mustangs, and we're underway here at New Knoxville. The Mustangs quickly get a shot in the interior by Crumright. It is no good. New Knoxville secures the rebound. And New Knoxville now in their first offensive set. Rylan Durness with the basketball. He loses the ball out of bounds, so the first Ranger turnover, and it gives the ball back to the Mustangs. And again, the Mustangs have scored the ball very well this year, 66 points already, and Crumrine gives off to Crumrine. There's a turnover by Patrick Covert. Covert takes the turnover and scores the first points of the game on a scoop and score, if you will. Durness defending Plum. It's passed over to Lehman. He gives up to Newland. Reverse now, and ball knocked away by Durness, but recovered by Plum. Durness picks up the personal foul. 7 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Plum will inbounds for the Mustangs. Crumrine penetrates and kicks out. The entry pass into Krillage is deflected, but it stays with the Mustangs. 3-point shot, Crumrine, no good. Offensive rebound is up and in. And getting fouled is Gabe Krillage. So the foul will go against New Knoxville's 50, Jared Underwood. Trying to convert the three-point opportunity here is Krillage. It is no good. Rebounded by Covert, and he will bring the ball up for the Rangers. Score tied at 2, 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. Sam Anspall with the basketball. Goes hard to the basket, no good. And rebounded by New Knoxville. And Anspall, second chance points for the Rangers. Plum with the basketball over to Lehman. And Lehman looked like he might have got fouled. No call and is missed, but the offensive rebound stays with the Mustangs. Newland's pull-up jumper off the glass is in. So the Mustangs have had 2 possessions with multiple looks. They've taken advantage of both those opportunities, and the score is tied at 4-4. Man-to-man defense again still by the Mustangs as Covert will shoot a 3-pointer, and it rattles in. Covert with 5 on the night, and the Rangers have a 7-4 lead. Keaton Lehman, the 5'8 sophomore, with a basketball over to Klum. His pull-up jumper is up and in. So the Mustangs answer right back here in a fast-paced game so far, as though Coach Fischbach asked Covert to slow it down a little bit. And a shot to the basket by Covert, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and in transition, Crumry leaves it short, but they do garner the rebound. Another look inside, and a bucket by Cribledge. Gabe Cribledge. Reed Thomas, his jumper off the mark. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and they have had 3 offensive rebounds where they've scored on all 3 of those offensive rebounds. They have an 8-7 lead here as we approach the midway point of the first quarter. Keaton Lehman's jumper no good. Durness with the rebound. Covert will walk it across the timeline and reset the Ranger offense here, as Bierlein and Henschen wait at the scorer's table to check in at the next dead ball. Entry pass into Underwood, out of his reach. The Rangers' second turnover. And Henschen and Carson Bierlein do check in, as well as Ryan Osborne. So 3, 4, and 10. Max Henschen, Ryan Osborne, and 22. I'm sorry, 3, 4, and 22. Carson Bierlein's number 22 in for New Knoxville. Tyler Klum with the basketball. The give and go, the scissors cut. Keaton Lehman, 3-point basket is good. Lehman with his first points of the game for the 5'8 sophomore, and a 4-point lead now for Allen East as Durness gives off to Anspal. His 3-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and they like to push it down the court quickly. And there's a travel violation on Gabe Cribledge. So the Mustangs 2 turnovers. New Knoxville, the Rangers with 2 turnovers. Full court pressure with a 1-2-2 full court. Your line up to Osborne, to Anspal. Triple from this side is in. Sam Anspal with 5 points. A timeout will be taken by New Knoxville. A 30-second timeout. 11-10 your score. 3 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first quarter with a very active game so far in the first 4+ minutes. I want to remind everyone, if you're watching, that tonight's game can be seen on Saturday, December 12th at 4 o'clock. Also Tuesday, December 15th at 7 o'clock. Remember, you can always watch these games on demand. Basically, a week after they've been pay-per-viewed, they'll be posted on New Knoxville, NKTelco, I should say, NKTelco website. And you can watch them at your leisure then, but the replays on Channel 3, Saturday, December 12th at 4, Tuesday, December 15th at 7. And New Knoxville also full court pressure. Lehman, long pass over to Klum. Back to Lehman. And the pass nearly knocked away or stolen, but it'll stay with the Mustangs. Covert with active hands, if you will, getting a deflection. Tyler Klum, number 5, will put it in play for the Mustangs. Newland, his shot off the mark, rebounded by Max Henschen. Covert down to Anspal. Back to Covert. that pass intended for Henshaw, no good. Right place, right time. Ryan Osborne able to pick up the errant pass, his first 2 points of the game. New Knoxville takes the lead 12-11 with 2:45 to go first quarter. And there's a reach-in foul on Max Henshaw. His first, team's second, I should say. As Jerness picked the foul up earlier. Jerness with a 1 foul comes in for Sam Anspal. Also for Miami East, Jacob Hershberger, number 1, a 5'9" sophomore, checks in. Lehman up top to Klum, back to Lehman. In the corner to Hershberger, he gets it in to Criblage. His shot will not drop. Jerness with the carom, the rebound. Osborne in the corner. Jerness over to Henshaw, into Bierlein. His first touch offensively. Shot by Covert, blocked. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and they come quickly down. And hustling back are Bierlein and Jerness to prevent the entry pass. It'll be 5-on-5 now, 5 white versus 5 blue. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. 3-point shot, Keaton Lehman, no good. Covert with another rebound. And after a strong offensive rebounding start to the Mustangs, see there's a whistle here and a foul away from the ball. Fouls on number 10, Garrett Newland. His first, team's first. Boy, Allen East opened up the game with 3 offensive rebounds that they converted back for points to give them the basically first 6 points of the game. Since that time, New Knoxville has done a much better job limiting the Mustangs to just the one and done. Covert resets the Ranger offense. 12-11 your score. Minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Jerness, Henshaw open for 3. And buries it, assist. Jerness, basket for Henshaw, a 15-11 lead, now a 4-point lead for New Knoxville. Keaton Lehman being guarded by Henshaw, gets a screen from Criblage. Newland's entry pass into Criblage, his shot blocked by Covert, rebounded by Covert. Nice job to not only block the shot, but keep it in play and grab the rebound as well. Bierlein up to Rylan Jerness from straight on. The senior buries the triple. 18-11, under a minute to go. First quarter, New Knoxville up by 7. Lehman with the basketball. Criblage swings it all the way to the left side to Klum. Cross-court pass over to Lehman. Elbow jumper, Garrett Newland. Good looking shot there just beyond the elbow. His 4th point for Garrett Newland. Under 30 seconds to go, a 5-point New Knoxville lead. Covert walks it up the court. It's been a very high-paced or energetic game here so far to start. 15 seconds. And there's a foul away from the basketball. This time it's on Bierlein, as Bierlein and Newland going at it, if you will. Last time Newland got called for the foul. This time it's Bierlein, so his first foul. 14 seconds left. Rangers will pick up a little 3-quarter pressure. They find the open guy, but the pass deflected by Covert. Good defense there by New Knoxville, preventing the easy look. 8 seconds left first quarter. Finding an opening and getting the basket is Lehman, his 5th point. 2 seconds, half-court shot by Covert, just short, and 8 minutes are in the books here at New Knoxville with the Rangers on top of the Mustangs, 18-15. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Quarter action set to get started here. New Knoxville will have the first possession as Ryland inbounds to Covert, and an 18-15 your score. Carson Beerline with a basketball. Over to Anspall. A high-scoring first quarter. Is a nice backdoor cut. A nice pass by Covert and a strong finish by Hench, and it looked like he had to muscle through some contact. His 5th point of the night, assist to Covert. 20-15, New Knoxville. Deflected by Hench, run down there by number 22, Carter Young for the Mustangs. Pull-up jumper just inside the arc or the elbow by Klum, off the mark. Offensive rebound will stay with the Mustangs. They had 3 offensive rebounds for points in the first quarter. And a shot by Klum, no good, rebounded by New Knoxville. And Covert will keep it here as his pass deflected or knocked out of bounds. Ryan Osborne into the game, gives Patrick Covert a break. Patrick's been very active here offensively and defensively for New Knoxville. Anspall open for 3. Oh, in and out. Good looking shot. Rebounded by the Mustangs. And their pass down the floor intended for Carter Young goes out of bounds. Each team with 2 first quarter turnovers. Ryan Osborne running the offense now as Covert rest. Jerness had a 3-point basket in the first quarter, loses it there. In transition, Tyler Klum takes advantage of the steal for his 4th point. He scores off of the steal by his teammate. Jerness finds Hench. Over to Osborne, they swing it to Beerline. Jerness into Beerline, and he is fouled, but before that they'll call a travel. Back-to-back turnovers for New Knoxville, 4 in the game as Covert replaces Durness. In the first quarter, the Mustangs were 7 of 16 from the field, 1 of 3, that included 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Newland, back to Newland. He's open for a three-pointer, and Newland connects. He now has 7 points in the game, his first made three-point shot. New Knoxville first quarter shooting, very good as well, 7 of 13, which included 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Henshin's shot off the mark, just short. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and quickly they come down, and Crumrine looked at it, thought secondly of it, and passed it back to the top, and they'll reset the offense for the game tied at 20, make that a three-point lead now on the triple by Klum. 7 points for the senior guard, and a 23-20 lead now for the Mustangs. So they've hit a couple three-pointers here to start the quarter. New Knoxville's had a couple turnovers. Covert pulls up, no good. One and done for the Rangers. Good job rebounding by the Mustangs. Klum with a hand in his face, buries it. Tough shot, back-to-back triples for Klum. He has 8 points in this quarter, give him 10 in the game. So a good answer by Tyler Klum. Beerline looking for help, has it taken away. 3 New Knoxville turnovers here. A nice pass and a good finish by Jacob Hershberger. And New Knoxville will take a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, so the Mustangs have come back with some very good defense here following a New Knoxville run that got them ahead. I believe it was 20-15, but since that time, it's been all Mustangs, and they have opened up a 5-point lead with 4:33 to go in the second quarter. So New Knoxville will look to get rhythm back on offense. New Knoxville has only made 1 of 4 shots here in the quarter, but they have committed 3 turnovers already here in a quarter. And on the other side, Allen East with the 1 turnover, but they've made 5 of their 7 shots. So they've been very efficient on offense, have the Mustangs. And because of that, they have taken now what is an 8-point lead here against the Rangers. The Mustangs a little late getting out of the huddle, but quick enough back on the court to prevent an easy look for New Knoxville. Both these teams featuring first-year head coaches, as Durness, number 10, hits his second triple of the game, 1 in each quarter. Much-needed points for the Rangers. Mention these young coaches, our first-year coaches, Gabe Young for Miami East, Cole Fischbach for New Knoxville. Boy, the Mustangs had an opening there as Kriblez was open, but it passed a little too hot and too high. Their second turnover of the quarter. Miami East now with 4 turnovers in the game, New Knoxville with 5. Just under 4 minutes to go, halfway through this second quarter. New Knoxville got a three-pointer from Osborne to break the offense. It was a nice move, but unfortunately Underwood had started the dribble and then stopped it and had to restart. So a tough break for Jared, who missed last season and the year before with a knee injury. So again, limited playing time and experience, but doing his best right now to play as a senior. Good ball movement by the Mustangs. Crumrine, boy, they can shoot. Braden Crumrine, his first points of the game. He's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. And back to an 8-point lead for the Mustangs. Osborne, he'll try a 3. Rebounded by Underwood. And Jared will draw the personal foul against the Mustangs. Foul goes against Garrett Newland. There have not been many fouls, but the 2 fouls Miami East, or Allen East has are both against Garrett Newland. So he will check out with the 2 personal fouls. New Knoxville with 4 fouls, so it's been a pretty clean game from that aspect as the pass to Beerline knocked out of bounds by Klum. It will stay with Ranger basketball underneath their own basket. Covert dumps it into Beerline. Beerline shot off the back iron, no good. Here come the Mustangs. Quick three-point shot off the mark by Lehman, and Sam Anspall secures the rebound, and Durness will get it. Long way to go. They got to hustle a little bit to get it across the timeline, and they do. Well, Mustangs like to shoot, and they like to play aggressive defense. Anspall gives over to Durness. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, second quarter. It's been a pretty offensive quarter, pretty good offensive quarter for the Mustangs. Anspall, tough shot off contact, but he gets it off the glass and in. Anspall now with 7. 6-point Mustang lead with 2:22 left, second quarter. Driblets, open look for Klum, off the mark. And New Knoxville secures the miss and a chance here to cut into that 6-point lead. Covert avoids the charge, gets contact, and makes a nice bank shot and draws a personal foul. Caden, foul was on Klum, his first, team's third. One free throw for Covert off the mark, and he nearly ran it down. Instead, it'll be a team defensive rebound, or a team rebound for the Rangers. 27 for New Knoxville, 31, a 4-point lead for Miami East. Allen East. Allen East. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Reed Thomas, number 5 for New Knoxville, back in for the Rangers. Long cross-court pass, a little too high, and it goes out of bounds and nearly takes out Joelle DeLeo. Now, she did play in junior high, but not part of the action tonight, but luckily did not hit her too hard. And New Knoxville, again, a chance to cut into a 4-point Allen East lead. Anspall muscles in, can't get it to finish. Nice job by Thomas. Reed Thomas hustling down, getting a hand on the ball just before it got to a Mustang receiver. And he checks out. Good job by number 5, Reed Thomas. Little things you won't see in the scorebook, but probably prevented a Mustang basket with 1:27 left in the second quarter. Carter Young over to Klum. Cross-court pass to an open Lehman. Boy, they moved the ball very well. There's a charge as Lehman, just too aggressive, basically runs over Henson, who held his ground. That's a 4th Allen East turnover. 1 minute, 16 seconds to go. Still a Mustang 4-point lead. New Knoxville led by 3 at the end of the first quarter, 18-15. And there's a steal. And the Mustangs will go at the basket and score. So points off turnovers as Tyler Klum makes the Rangers pay. 6-point lead once again as we're under a minute. Beerline with the basketball. Up to Anspall. Jeunesse does nearly, and for the Rangers, be fortunate that the turnover wasn't a live ball turnover. This gives them a chance to come back and play 5-on-5 against the Mustangs with 44 seconds to go. Mustangs average 66 points a game, and they're right on that pace here with 33 first half points already. Zach Miller, number 20, with the basketball. Deflected by Beerline, out of bounds. Miller, a 6-foot senior, will put the ball into play with just over 31 seconds left. Klum gets it in the backcourt. He's being guarded. Will be picked up by Ryland Durness. Covert nearly comes up with the steal. And they'll say it went off of Young, so a turnover, the 5th against Allen East. Back into the ball game is Hershberger. Number 1, Jacob Hershberger, 5'9" sophomore. New Knoxville just at now 15 seconds to go. 6-point deficit the Rangers face. Beerline working against Hershberger. Pension back to Beerline. Unders 5. Covert will have to get a shot off here. Beerline for a long 3, no good. And there's your first half buzzer. And at halftime, it's Allen East 33, New Knoxville 27. When we come back, we'll have the second half here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Left until the third quarter starts here at the halftime at New Knoxville, where the Allen East Mustangs hold on to a 33-27 lead over the New Knoxville Rangers. First half stats look like this. Field goal shooting for both teams very good. Allen East converts on 14 of 28 field goal attempts. Of those, they were 5 of 10 from three-point range. For New Knoxville, 11 of 24 from the field. Of those as well, they were 5 of 10. From the free throw line, neither team shot a foul. I should say Allen East 0 for 0 from the free throw line. New Knoxville 0 for 1. Rebounding margin, the Allen East Mustangs had 14 rebounds compared to 13 for New Knoxville, and each team with 7 turnovers, so a pretty balanced game. The Mustangs have just hit a couple more 2-point baskets and took advantage of some offensive rebounding early in the first quarter to, if you will, turn some possessions into extended play and come away with points on 3 offensive rebounds that they converted into points for the Rangers. New Knoxville had 1 second chance opportunity basket for 2 points. Scorers so far here in the first half. Tyler Klum for Allen East leads all scorers with 12. 7 from Garrett Newland, 4 from Gabe Kriblez, and 3 from Braden Crumrine, and 2 from Jacob Hershberger. I believe that's it. And Caton Lehman with 5, if I didn't say him, for their total of 33 for New Knoxville. Sam Anspall and Patrick Covert each with 7. Max Henshin with 5, and Ryan Osborne with 2. And Rylan Durness with 6 for their total of 27. It'll be Allen East basketball. And once again, you're watching this pay-per-view game right now. I want to remind you that you can watch these games again. This will be replayed on Saturday, December 12th at 4 and Tuesday, December 15th at 7. We'd like to also thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, First National Bank. Our keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays are being brought to you by Winners Meats. Starting lineups were brought to you by Sydney All Glaze Audiology. And I will be selecting a player of the game tonight. That'll be brought to you by NKTelco. Thank you as fine sponsors that allow us to do this. And that's high school basketball as Allen East opens up with a missed triple from Lehman. And a rebound for New Knoxville, and they get their first look on offense. As their Covert and Beerline just off a little bit as the pass goes out of bounds. The 8th New Knoxville turnover. Walking the ball up the court is Tyler Klum. He leads all scorers with the 12 points. Had 10 of those points in the second quarter. Man-to-man defense by New Knoxville. Klum with the basketball up top to Lehman. Nice move getting around Covert. He kicks out to an open Crumrine, who will give it back to Klum, and his bounce pass to the baseline to Newland results in an assist from Klum and a basket for Newland. Good ball movement by the Mustangs. They definitely move the ball around. A lot of touches by multiple players. Makes it very difficult on the defense to stay with the man. And Anspall's triple no good. Stolen away and a foul. So I believe it was a rebound by the Mustangs and a turnover and a steal by Covert. He is fouled in the act of shooting. Keaton Lehman picks up his second foul in the first of the half for the Mustangs. And some big free throws here for New Knoxville as they trail by 8. And you know that the Mustangs are going to score as Covert misses his first of 2 here. He missed the opportunity to complete a 3-point play in the second quarter. So trying to nail that first free throw of the game for either team, and he does. His 8th point of the game. 28 now for New Knoxville, 35 for the Mustangs. As the 3-point shot a little long there by, I believe it was number 2. Yeah, so it was number 2, Crumrine, off of New Knoxville. Team rebound for the Mustangs. Cross-court pass. 3-point shot by Newland, no good. And this will be a Ranger team rebound as it goes off of the Mustangs. So the starters for the Rangers in the second half. Covert, Anspall, Durness, Beerline, and Henshin as Durness goes to the basket, no good. Durness wheels his way around, so good extended play there by Durness and Covert. A couple offensive rebounds, and the Rangers convert and now trail by 5, 35-30. It looks like a 1-3-1 zone defense by New Knoxville. Again, good ball movement by the Mustangs. No doubt about it, they like to move the ball, and that pass a little too strong, trying to go over top of the Ranger defense. So So a break for New Knoxville. And again, a chance here for the Rangers in the home white jerseys to cut into a 5-point lead. They led at the end of the first quarter, did the Rangers 18-15, but trailed by as many as 8 in the second quarter. Covert's three-point shot no good. And the nice defensive play by Bierlein. And there's a charge. Textbook. Just tough break there. Durness has got to understand you just can't do that. Use your speed to go around them, not through them. His second personal foul. Team's first and the second New Knoxville turnover of the third quarter. Remains a 5-point Mustang lead as we are under 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ball tipped away by a Ranger. And Durness comes up hobbling a bit, so we'll have to get a sub for him. Ryan Osborne, number 4, junior is Osborne, will come in and give Durness a break. Mustangs will not put any pressure on New Knoxville, and they'll pick him up half court, man-to-man. Covert over to Bierlein. Anspall now with it. Back to Covert. Covert, tough shot, misses it. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and they will try to grow the 5-point lead. Open look, wide open for Keaton Lehman, and he makes New Knoxville pay. His 8th point of the game, his second made three-pointer. And New Knoxville, after a couple times, if you will, to try to cut into the 5-point lead, now trail again by 8 following the three-point bucket by Keaton Lehman. Bierlein from 15. His first points of the game. Timeout on the court. And that was called by New Knoxville, a full timeout. You're watching high school boys basketball here on NKTelco Sport with 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's a 38-32 Allen East lead. New Knoxville led at the end of the first quarter 18-15. A very good second quarter for Allen East. Put them on top at halftime 33-27. And that's basically where we stay. It's still a 6-point deficit or lead for the Mustangs, I should say, 38-32. Would like to also mention to follow WCSM on AM 1350, also 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on their website, WCSMradio.com, all season long. WCSM, the leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties, covering high school sports. Knoxville's used 3 of their 5 timeouts. They have 2 remaining. Allen East yet to call a timeout. Plum, pull-up jumper, no good. He gets his own rebound. And it ends up in the hands of Cribledge. So another offensive rebound. Kind of an odd variety there, but Cribledge gets the ball to drop. Anspall, his shot blocked. Rebounded by New Knoxville. Anspall will get it back in the deep corner, up to Osborne. Straight on three-pointer, short. The Mustangs run it down. Again, look to score early. Crumrine, his 3 no good. They get it back on a high, long rebound, but another look here as a couple players for each team battle for it. And the Mustangs come away with another opportunity in this possession. 8-point lead, 40-32. Plum gives it up. They just swing it now to the other side of the court in front of first-year head coach Gabe Young. Covert with the steal. Comes up short on the layup attempt. So a missed opportunity for the Rangers. Tough break for them as maybe Covert got his feet just out of whack a little bit and couldn't get the elevation he had wanted or was trying for. But so the Rangers can't convert on the steal. It remains 8-point lead for the Mustangs with 3:09 left in the third quarter. Entry pass goes into Newland. Over to Klum. Anspaugh now on Klum as he and Osborne switch on the screen. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Another high pass, and that's a 5th turnover by Allen East. Osborne runs it down, tough spot in the corner, and he will give it back and right back to Covert. So teams exchange turnovers, and Anspaugh is fouled on number 4, Keaton Lehman, his third, the team's second of the half. And Anspaugh with 7 points on the night, all in the first half, will have 2 shots. That one no good. The Rangers have struggled from the free throw line, and Allen East yet to shoot a free throw, as in for New Knoxville, Reed Thomas, number 5, and also Durness returns for New Knoxville. Anspaugh will try to convert on the second of 2, and he does. Beerline will check in for Anspaugh. For the Mustangs, they will have number 1, Jacob Hershberger, 5, Klum, also 20, Miller, and Cribley, number 21. There's Miller right there. His three-pointer no good. Rebounded by the Rangers. And the 5th Mustang is number 22, Carter Young. So those are the 5 Mustangs on the court right now, as New Knoxville down by 7. Durness. Thomas long to his feet. We're right on the line. Beerline rebounds and is fouled. So an opportunity here. Good positioning for Beerline as the foul goes against Allen East. Tyler Klum, his second foul. Team's third. Free throws once again for New Knoxville. Beerline makes his 3rd point of the game by hitting his first free throw. All 3 fouls against Allen East here in this quarter have been shooting fouls. They have 3 team fouls, and all 3 times New Knoxville in the act of shooting, as missed free throw is rebounded by Allen East, and Osborne trying to get the rebound, got his arms kind of tied up, if you will, with the Mustang, and picks up his first foul, team foul number 2 for the Rangers. Allen East yet to shoot a free throw, according to my records. 6-point lead, under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Klum, up top pass to Hershberger. He goes right to the basket and makes the acrobatic shot. Good penetration drive by 5'9" sophomore Jacob Hershberger. He scores his 4th point. Again, it's an 8-point lead, and he picks the pocket of Durness, creates a steal, and comes away with it. Allen East will kind of reset, if you will, to get a nice pass from Klum to Cribley, and he scores his 8th point. Points off turnovers, now a double-digit lead for the Mustangs at 10. Beerline gets a shot blocked, rebounded by Reed Thomas. And a foul against the Mustangs with 1:06 left in the third quarter. The foul goes against Jacob Hershberger, his first, team's 4th. Rangers in need of a basket here. They trail by 10. Covert back in for the Rangers. Beerline gets it, turns, and can't quite get it to stop as it rattles or rolls just off of the rim. Nice look for New Knoxville. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Zach Miller over to Carter Young. And there's a holding foul away from the basketball. Goes against Beerline, his 2nd foul, team 3rd. 49.9 left to go, third quarter. Zach Miller will pull the trigger here for the Mustangs. Klum, skip pass over to Miller. And his entry pass into Cribley, out of bounds. The 7th Mustang turnover of the quarter. New Knoxville with 4. Both teams had 7 coming into the quarter. Mustangs have committed a few more here in the second half, but New Knoxville has not been able to convert them into points. Just 2 made field goals for the Rangers and 3 free throws here in the third quarter. Henshin's three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. They will advance the ball with just at 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. A lot of activity going on inside. As that pass out of bounds again, so the Rangers will have another chance to cut into the lead with 19.6 seconds. The 8th third quarter turnover against the Mustangs. Henshin will inbounds to Durness. Clock running as we near the final 10 seconds. Osborne under 3, got to get a shot off here. Covert pulls up, his shot at the buzzer will not drop, and after 3 quarters of play, it's Allen East 44, New Knoxville 33. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Fourth quarter action here at New Knoxville. The Rangers trail by 10. The Mustangs shoot 5 of 11 in the third quarter. New Knoxville just 2 of 15. Could not get any shots to drop. Bierlein is fouled, and he will have 2 shots from the free throw line. So New Knoxville, again, just 2 of 15 in the third quarter. That included 0 for 4 from three-point land. They were 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Bierlein was 1 of 2 in the third quarter and makes the first of 2 there. So New Knoxville trying to improve those shooting percentages. Again, Allen East was 5 of 11 shooting third quarter. As Bierlein scores both free throws, he now has 5 points in the game. It's back to an 8-point lead. And a zone defense of 2-1-2 variety, half court for the Rangers. A little trapping variety, and they will create or cause a turnover. So Allen East committed 8 third quarter turnovers. Just New Knoxville could not capitalize. 3-point shot, Durness, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. And taking it to the basket, strong is Keaton Lehman. Not only scoring the ball, but also picking up a foul. And it goes back to a 10-point lead. The Ranger foul goes against Rylan Durness, his third foul. Rangers' fourth team foul. And this is the first free throw attempt of the game for the Mustangs. Again, much of their stuff is, I won't say perimeter oriented, but they do a lot from the outside as they miss their first opportunity. Patrick Covert with the rebound, and he'll bring it down and run the Ranger offense. Beerline with the basketball, finds Covert. Tough shot, leaves it just a bit short, didn't get it quite high enough on the glass. Henson intercepts the long pass, and New Knoxville again, boy, Mustangs have given them some chances to climb back into this, but got to make shots. And there's a foul, there's not a foul, but a bounce pass instead. Assist by Henson, basket by Anspall. For Anspall, he now has 10 points. Had 7 in the first half. Penetrate, drive, kick out, and ball movement as Anspall reaches over, avoids a foul, causes the third Mustang turnover. Covert open for 3, off the mark strong. And here come the Mustangs quickly in transition. Lehman will launch a 3, that's short. Anspall with the rebound. Again, a chance here. I keep saying if New Knoxville can not start kind of dropping some shots here, things are going to get a little bit more entertaining as far as closeness, as the pass to Beerline is deflected out of bounds. It stays with New Knoxville. Coach Cole Fischbach in his first season as Ranger head coach. He's a 2013 Delta St. John's graduate. Spent 6 years under Aaron Elwer's program at one form or the other, as Henson's three-pointer just off the mark, rebounded by Allen East. And then transition, the Mustangs will pull it back out and somewhat reset on offense. An 8-point Mustang lead. And this time they will use some of the clock. They've been very fast offensively throughout most of the game, as Covert nearly deflects it, and he does, and maybe gets another touch off of Plum. It'll be the 5th turnover. Osborne replaces Henson. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left. Long pass. Anspall able to recover, but he drags his foot. So the Rangers commit their first turnover of the quarter, and they will go into some pressure defense here. Offensively, the Rangers have struggled scoring the ball here, especially here in the second half. They had just 2 of 15 in the third quarter and haven't shot much better here in the second, as the Mustangs break through the Ranger defense and get an opening, as Ranger defense came out to guard the ball on the perimeter, and Newland opened for the soft shot inside for his 11th point. Back to a 10-point lead as Scott Steinbrunner with the call there. His partners tonight are Michael Magoo and also Chris Ewald. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left. Durness finds Covert. Covert to Osborne. Back to Beerline. A long 3. Beerline hits it. Timeout on the court. New Knoxville, that'll be their 4th. It is a 30-second timeout. So the Rangers trying to get back into this with 5:04 left. They trail 41-48. A 30-second timeout. This Grand Lake Health Systems presentation tonight is being brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. I want to remind everyone that our scoreboard sponsor tonight is First National Bank. The keys of the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays are being brought to you by Winners Meats. Our starting lineups were brought to you tonight by Sydney All Glaze Audiology. And our player of the game is brought to you tonight by NKTelco. 7-point lead for the Mustangs as we just go under the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs come in 2-0. New Knoxville 0-1 in this young season. Baseline jumper off the mark by Newland. Offensive rebound, though, by Cribley, and it is scored. Gabe Criblage now with 10 points on the night, 4 in the first half, 6 in the second half. A turnover in New Knoxville. 9-point lead for the Mustangs, and you wonder if, as the game winds down, if they will consume clock or force the Rangers to defend. They've been very efficient on offense, meaning some quick shots. As that pass there by Klum off of a Ranger as Max Henschen replaces Ryland Durness. Klum, number 5, the 5'10 senior, will throw it up top and get into the 5'8 sophomore, Keaton Lehman, who gives off back to Klum, the senior, who had 12 points in the first half. He has yet to score in the second half. Osborne picks the pressure up a little bit against Klum. 4 minutes left, halfway through this fourth quarter. 9-point lead for the Mustangs. Klum penetrates and dishes. Cribley's shot off the mark, rebounded by New Knoxville. Covert, his pass deflected and back to Covert. Henschen from the corner, three-pointer, no good. Ends up being a nice pass, but it'll be a shot and a rebounded offensively basket put back for Covert. 7-point lead. Crumrine with the basketball. That pass out of bounds, so boy, the Mustangs again continue to keep the door open, maybe is the best way to say it. They're going to say there was a tip, so scratch that fourth turnover of the quarter out and keep it at the Mustang ball underneath their own basket. 3:21 to go, fourth quarter. Klum finds Lehman. Up to Crumrine right here, number 2, kicks out. Back up top to the floor general, Tyler Klum. As we approach the final 3 minutes, again with the 7-point lead. Definitely don't want to shut the offense off, do the Mustangs, but they let one fly. Crumrine wants a big 3-point make basket by Braden Crumrine. His 6th point on his second made 3-point shot of the night. 10-point lead as Covert will be not fouled, but commit the foul, the charging variety. His first of the night. And with just 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go, the Mustangs can make it very difficult on New Knoxville. 10-point lead. New Knoxville trying to find a turnover in transition. I wouldn't expect Mustangs to shoot one right away as Coach Gabe Young kind of has the Mustangs pull the ball out a bit. And they will let one fly off the mark as Lehman's 3-pointer no good. He hit a big one a little bit ago. Well, that was Crumrine, I should say, had that last triple, but Lehman's triple off the mark gives New Knoxville a chance to score, cut into the 10-point lead. And Beerline able to convert. New Knoxville scores and will take their last timeout, a full timeout, with 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 45-53 or 53-45 lead for Allen East. New Knoxville is just, each team, I should say, with 5 team fouls. So you think New Knoxville at some point would have to foul the Mustangs and force them to miss or try to make them miss some free throws and get the ball back and go to work. It's been about an 8-point game throughout, starting in the second quarter when Allen East came back from a 3-point first quarter deficit to grow the lead in the second quarter, and it's basically been around 8, 6, 10, back and forth through that variety throughout tonight's contest. And the Mustangs have definitely given New Knoxville some opportunities with turnovers. They had 8 turnovers in the third quarter. Knoxville, though, just 2 of 15 shooting in the third quarter. Really couldn't take advantage of that. Here in the fourth quarter, the Mustangs have committed 4 turnovers. But have also, Knoxville, on the other hand, also with 3. So the deficit right now is 8. 2:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rangers will not pick up full court. They had shown some pressure. It looks more like maybe some half court, 1-3-1. So they'll wait for Klum to cross the line, shorten the court, if you will, and then maybe put some pressure on it and try to go after one of these long lob passes like right there. Give that defensive secondary a chance to recover, as Allen East has really spread it now to basically 4 corners. Those are the type of passes, those long ones, you hope your second line defense can chase down, and they let one fly. No good by Crumrine. Offensive rebound. So kind of a break there. I didn't think the Mustangs would shoot, and they let one fly, but get it back on the miss. And Bierlein will commit the foul, just the 6th team foul, but Bierlein will pick up his 3rd. So it'll be the next foul is when the Mustangs will go to the free throw line. 53-45, 1 minute 34 seconds left to go, fourth quarter. Allen East does have all their timeouts left. I don't believe they've taken one, so if they get in a bind, and they're trying to foul the Rangers, but 8-point deficit, minute 20 and counting. I thought they were trying to foul. Right now they're playing defense as that one is knocked out of bounds by Henshin. Minute 16 to go. Next foul against New Knoxville will put Allen East on the free throw line. Klum will walk it up. And there's a foul by Henshin, the 7th team foul. So 1-1 for Keaton Lehman. He missed his last free throw attempt. The only free throw attempt by the Mustangs tonight, and he makes the first one. So on the game, the Mustangs are now 1 for 2. A 9-point lead with 1 minute 11 seconds left. The second one is long as Anspaugh corrals rebound. Nearly was a foul on the Mustangs. That would have been just a 6th team foul. Anspaugh will let one fly from straight on, and he knocks it down. No timeouts left for New Knoxville. They're going to have to maybe foul here if they don't get the steal once it crosses half court. It's either going to be on Henshin or Osborne. It would be on Henshin. So to the free throw line, Braden Crumrine. Again, a bonus opportunity here, a 6-point deficit. Crumrine shot no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it will belong to the Rangers on the team rebound. 47 seconds left. The Rangers don't necessarily need a 3-point shot, but they do need to score quick. Covert with the basketball. Henshin finds Osborne. Into Covert, and he is fouled, and it won't drop. Boy, good execution there, nice look. Good bounce pass by Osborne from the baseline, and would have been a huge shot if Covert could have been fouled in the act of shooting. Instead, he'll have to earn it with 2 free throws as Jacob Hershberger picks up his 2nd foul, and the team foul number 6. Covert short. This would cut it to a 5-point lead. And it does. Time left as there's a foul. That goes against Henshin. He now picks up his 4th foul. So free throws coming up again now for Allen East. This time Tyler Klum will attempt. Mustangs 1 for 4 here in the fourth quarter. They've had some chances to kind of spread or grow the lead, but have missed their last couple. Klum buries the first shot. That's his first point of the second half. He had 12 at half. That big free throw there gives him 13 and his team a 6-point lead. Klum, 5'10" senior, misses. Somebody was in the lane for New Knoxville. We'll say Covert, I didn't see it cross the line or stepped in a little bit too soon, so tough break for New Knoxville, and a break for the Mustangs as Coach Gabe Young, his team here, will get another chance to grow the 6-point lead and make it 7. And they don't. Covert with the rebound. Covert had an open player in the corner but can't make a good pass, and tough break there as the Rangers are going to have to foul, and Anspal does what he needs to do. He picks up his first foul with just 18 seconds to go. That'll be a double bonus now for New Knoxville, as that's the Rangers' 10th team foul. Crumrine, who missed his only opportunity, will have 2 shots here. Again, a 6-point Mustang lead. That makes it 7. Crumrine now with 7 points in the game. That one off the mark. Covert will run it down for another rebound for him. No timeouts left for New Knoxville. Anspal straight on, buries it. I take that back. The Rangers do have a timeout left. So I must have missed one earlier on, but a timeout by New Knoxville with 12.5 seconds left. Not much time left. The Rangers trail 56-52. So the Rangers are going to have to foul quickly. And again, I think they might be out of timeouts now. And they won't have much of a chance to stop the clock unless they have to foul. And I think the scorer's table now says no timeouts left for the Rangers with 12.5 seconds left. A 4-point Allen East lead. And again, a competitive battle between these two schools. They battled closely last year at Allen East winning I believe it was a 5-point win, 68-63 or something. It was in the 60s, so pretty good competition between these two schools. Allen East looking to go 3-0 on the season. New Knoxville 0-1, trying to earn their first victory of the season. Time is an issue right now. They can run the baseline as Lehman will trigger the ball inbounds, and they find Klum. And he is quickly fouled with 10.2 seconds. Picking up the foul will be number 12, Patrick Covert. So 2 shots coming up here for Klum. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Those were just recently where he even had the bonus free throw, an extra one, as New Knoxville committed a lane violation, but unable to convert. He converts on that one. He now has 14 points in the night, or on the night. 10.2 seconds left, 5-point Mustang lead. Number 5, Tyler Klum. This would make it a 6-point Mustang lead, and he makes it just that. 10.2, clock will stop when it's touched. Covert will pull up from 3-point land, and he gets it to drop. Rangers have to foul quickly, and there won't be any time left. Good play by Klum to not inbound the basketball, and it's a Mustang win over the Rangers, 58-55. A good battle tonight between these two schools. And exciting basketball game won by Allen East by 3. I'll wrap up the stats here and announce our player of the game here, as we will take a commercial and come right back after these messages with a recap.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Welcome back to New Knoxville Gymnasium. We'll wrap things up here as the Mustangs of Allen East have defeated the Rangers of New Knoxville by 3 points, 58-55. And we'll look at our final game stats on the night. The Allen East Mustangs shoot 23 of 48 from the field. Of those shots, they were 7 of 20 from three-point range. New Knoxville finishes 19 of 51 from the field. Of those shots, they were 9 of 22 from three-point range. Mustangs end up shooting 5 of 11 from the free throw line, all of those in the second half. And in the fourth quarter, they were 5 of 10. Didn't make a lot of them, but made enough of them to help secure the victory. New Knoxville was 6 of 11 in the game, and they were 6 of 10 of those in the second half. So very few free throws shot in the first half, and the majority coming in the second half. Rebounding margin: Allen East 32 rebounds compared to 30 for New Knoxville. Turnovers: Allen East committed 4 more. I have them down for 19 compared to 15 for New Knoxville. But in the end, the Allen East Mustangs hold on. They go to 3-0 on the season. New Knoxville drops to 0-2. Our leading scorers for the ball game will go like this. Unofficially for Allen East: 15 points from Tyler Klum, 11 from Garrett Newland, 11 from Keaton Lehman, 10 from Gabe Kriblez, 7 from Braden Crumrine, 4 from Jacob Hershberger, for their total of 58. For New Knoxville, Sammy Anspall, 15 points. Patrick Covert, 14 points. Carson Bierlein, 10. Rylander Ness, 8. Max Henshin, 5. Ryan Osborne, 2, for their total of 55. A tough loss for the Rangers, a very competitive battle, and in doing so, even in the loss, we'll go ahead here and give the Player of the Game award out. And tonight that honor goes to the leading scorer, which I have down here as Sammy Anspall with, let me check that again, maybe 16, 7, 8, 10, 16 points for Sam Anspaugh. He's going to be our player of the game. Congratulations to Sam Anspaugh and for being the player of the game in tonight's 58-55 loss. I want to remind everyone this game can be seen again on Saturday, December 12th at 4 and Tuesday, December 15th at 7. And our sponsors included our scoreboard sponsor tonight, First National Bank, Keys of the Game, Keyhole Pizza, Replays, Winners Meats, Starting Lineups, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, and our player of the game was brought to you by NKTelco. My name is Jeff Henshin. I hope that you enjoyed this telecast. And once again, the final score, Allen East 58, New Knoxville 55. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports.